I just want to take one moment to help you center yourself as to what really matters, to help you be more successful at what you really want to become. Because I've had a few experiences recently where I've reached out to people and knew that they struggled and needed help, and I haven't done enough to help them to see the value of this NAAP model that I teach. And there are different things that held me back, and now there's been some devastating things that have happened in their families. Specifically one family whose 12-year-old son actually took his own life. And I want to do my best to help everyone that I can to really consider what they're doing, what they're focused on, and what they're doing with their life and moving forward. And I don't want it to be a scare tactic. I don't want to drive fear into people, but I really want them to, and I want you to really consider for a moment a few questions about what you're experiencing and what you're doing in your life. And we've had these free classes for parents, and we've had a number of people attend, and some of them might not be getting the emails and whatnot, but if you're listening to this video, I'm glad you've come to this point and you've taken enough action to get to here. And what I want to do is help you to really see inside yourself what could change and what could be different in your life, and what things that you might be able to avoid of the future pains that might come if you just do a few things. And one of them is to take the time to just stop other things. And I know life can be super, overwhelming. It can have a lot of things, but you know what? It's more about really believing in our priorities. And when we don't understand our priorities, we can get overwhelmed very easily. And so try making a priority. If you're trying to decide, just test it out, make it a priority. And to learn more about how your brain works and what it does, and whether you do it through me or someone else, just take that time. I'm dedicating an hour every week to help other people without any charge or anything. They just have to be there. They can just watch a video. And these concepts change our perspectives and can change them so much that we completely go down a different path, right? A path that's much more of what we want, especially for our children. And I get to work with people deeper than this. And when I do, I really get to see some massive, huge shifts and changes. And I'm soon going to be posting some videos of testimonials from these people. But until then, like how long do you want to put it off? How much, do you want to risk, not putting this time? People say, well, I can't afford it. I don't have the money or the time. But, you can't not afford it based off of the possible outcomes. If you're struggling with anxiety and being frustrated with your kids or depression or worrying about what your kid's future is, that is all going to lead to things you don't want. And so my goal is to provide to you as much as I can, and as much as I can free, and then as much as I can that, that does cost money, that does have you invest in your future so that you can learn more, because I believe your investing in it is going to help you more. And yes, I also get to feed my family with that money. And that's something that is, crucial to encourage me to continue to be able to give all of my time to this. And that's what I want to do. That's my ultimate goal. So it ultimately helps me help you, and helps you help you. And so why not? And it helps me help me. And so it's a win-win. And so if you've hesitated at all to spend the time or the money to focus on this, I hope this video helps you to think a little clearly, because imagine what could happen if you do dedicate this amount of time. What if you dedicated just an hour a day to bettering yourself as a parent, to understanding more what your brain's doing, to reprogram yourself to become a better person? I have people on these 30-day programs, and they just talk about how incredibly life-changing it is to every day kind of reset yourself, bring yourself back to that. And there's a lot of programs that we have available. So reach out to us. If you haven't talked to me directly and you want, further understanding or clarity around what there is, please reach out and talk to me, because I'm super excited to provide anything that I can. And I know how beneficial and helpful it is, and what high percentages of success I see with people who will dedicate. I can guarantee you will have success if you dedicate. Just dedicate a certain amount of time and your attention, and life will change for you. And you will be able to avoid so many incredibly horrific future life events by just understanding what you're doing in your brain and what it can do for others. So thank you so much, and I hope to hear from you.